Okay. I am at slipping out.
This is the last stop on this train. Everyone please leave the train. Thank you for riding with
I'm at
us.
New Lots Avenue on the 4 train. Because I was going to take it to the 3. But the 4 train came all the way out here. I don't know what it's going to be. That's the thing. Every Sunday is a different route. You know, I came here before. It was only the 3 train. Make sure this is the same stop. Gotta be the same stop. I know my hair look busted. I was not even getting on my hair this morning. Was not. Oh, no, it's wet. Sorry. I don't know how to get that off. Now let it show up. One thing I hate is the steps. Steps. See them steps? Oh, gee. Yeah, it's the same place I came last Sunday. Last Sunday was Men's Day, so I left early. They have food and stuff, but I ain't staying. I didn't stay. My slip is moving up. That's weird. The slip never move. I probably got to take off that other slip. But anyway, I'm on my way. Tried to get here early. It's 5 minutes. Well, let me see what time. It's 10:53. So I got one. No. I got about 10 minutes. To get to church.
That's why I don't care about that Dolo shit.
Whew. So I am, let me tell you. Let me give you a little hubby update. I don't think I gave you a hubby update in a while. So let me give you a little hubby update. He is still in the rehabilitation. The Lord answered my prayer, and anybody else that was praying along with me in reference to that particular prayer, and that was for him to come off that respiratory, that oxygen, to not let the infection go in his blood, and to bring him out of the hospital. So God answered all of that. He is out of the hospital, and he has been in the rehabilitation center for almost 2 months. He went in June, for a month, right? So now Oh, you hear the cat? The kitty with the catty. Hi. Why? What's wrong?
Somebody cat.
Somebody cat?
Yeah.
Oh, he must be lost.
They go out, they come in, they go home and come back. They live on this blessing.
He looking at you like, you know me. Don't follow me. Cat, do y'all see this cat? Where you at? Y'all see him? I ain't got nothing for you, baby. So, he is still in rehabilitation. Now, there has been some COVID tests quite often. Now, here's the craziest thing. When he first got into that rehabilitation in May, he went to the hospital in May. Maybe he was in the hospital for about 2 weeks. And then he was transferred to the rehabilitation. So as long as he's been in the rehabilitation from the beginning of June, beginning of June, we was going. I was going. I would go during the week. Danielle would go during the week. We take turns. I tried to go. Since I didn't go Sunday, I would go Tuesday. So Sunday would be for Mary. Monday would be for Danielle. Tuesday would be for me. A break. Then we go back Wednesday. One of them go back Wednesday. And then I will go back Thursday. And then he wouldn't see me no more till Tuesday. So we tried to keep that routine. Everybody really wasn't going. So it was falling on me. Danielle would go when she go. Mary wouldn't go that often. So Danielle started renting. So once she started renting, we started going. So my first trip to Delaware, or my second trip to Delaware, going into the Mother's Day weekend, the Mother's Day week, morning.
Good morning.
We would go every day. He wants something, we go get it. We drive and get it. I had her going almost every day to take me. If I didn't go with her, she went. But half the time I would try to go. And we would pop up. I would take Damani with me and everything. I think one time Mary took Junior. No, one time I took them both. I took Junior because we had the car. He wanted to see Junior. So we took Junior, Damani, Elizabeth. We was visiting. I ain't hear nothing about no COVID. Nothing. Maybe I got the notifications, but the Lord didn't let me see them. So when I left for the Mother's Day, came back. I think when I got back from Mother's Day, I went to see him. Then I started getting notifications that there was COVID inside the building. And the first emails that I was getting is that staff got it and the residents got it. And to top it off, they was bringing all the COVID people to the floor that Tracy was on. So I was like, oh my goodness. So I ain't been back there since. We went to take stuff, but I ain't go in that building. So now, he is trying his best to get me there, etc., etc. He's trying to say, people asking him why your wife ain't visiting, whatever the case. So I was like, well, did you tell him? He was like, yeah, whatever. They was like, oh, okay, we understand. Me personally, I don't care what nobody say. I know he be saying that to try to make me feel guilty. But my whole point is that, let me get to my point. So now he don't see us that often. Because if I don't go see him, ain't nobody going to see him. You see what I'm saying? I mean, not to say that it's okay the kids can go. Mary and Daniel could go. Like, later for them. You know, I'm concerned about them catching COVID. But they got a more younger body than me. Not to say that COVID care anything about your age. And, you know, I'm just looking at it like that. That's how I'm taking it. So, I got faith in God and that God will protect me if I were to go. But I'm looking at it like this. I'm not going to put myself in danger's way. If they sending me the email stating that this thing is going on, I got to protect myself and my family with the double protection of God. That's a big truck. Okay. So now, with that being said, he just started acting crazy. Now, mind you, before the COVID came up, he was acting crazy towards me. His attitudes did not change. Now, when he was all set, he didn't know what was going to happen to him. He was so nice. He was listening to me. He was more appreciative of my labor. You know? Well, I thought he was. Let me put it that way. So now, with that being said, we went this particular time. This is when I took Damani. I took Damani 2 times. First time, I noticed that he started acting crazy. I took Damani. He's like asking me, you want me to see his wound? I don't want to see that thing. Because it was a doozy for me to take care of it when we was at home. But the wound that I was taking care of wasn't the wound that was really affected. So now, he, come over here. Come on. I'm looking at him like, wait a minute, hold up. Did I make a mistake of who my parents was? Oh my goodness. Right? And I'm like, what, Tracy? What you want? Come on. I want you to see. He wanted me to take the bandage off. I said, no, Tracy, I'm not touching that. I ain't got no right touching that. You got people that come in here and do what they got to do. And who am I to come and undo what they do? Okay. Put the cover on me. Tracy, what you mean put the cover on? What you want me to do? Put the cover up. Now, mind you, he got the cover on him. So, I'm catching on. You just trying to aggravate me right now. So, I ain't paying no mind. I said, well, whatever. I ignored them. I'm good for ignoration. So, then he go and call Damani. And Damani's irritated. What? Right? He's trying to do it on the slick thing, so I won't really know. But Damani making so much noise, you know, I'm paying attention to what Damani, I finally pay attention to what Damani's saying. So I look, he's talking about pulling the cover up as well. Well, I know what I'm going to do. Where that thing at? So that's the button that you press. So he started pressing the button. I don't think the lady came in. The lady came to take care of the person in the next bed. He said, hey, I want some cover. So she looking at him and she looking at me. And I'm catching on that she like, I don't want to say nothing because I know that's his wife. But I can imagine that they ignore him or maybe say like stuff to him when I'm not there. So she said, you want the cover? You want some cover? All right. And then he looks at me and he starts laughing. And then he says, I said, come on, Damani, it's time to go. So me and him go. Next time I went, it was with Danielle again and Junior and everybody. This time he wanted me to change his robe. Now, mind you, I ain't got no issues with changing his clothes. But you've been nasty before we got there. Your robe needed changing before we got there. And I don't want to hear nothing about, well, he wanted you to change. I don't want to hear that, you guys. He didn't want me to do nothing. He wanted to demand me to do it. That's what that was about. I want you to do it. I said, Tracy, that ain't my job. My job is to come and visit you. That's what I'm trying to do. Well, I want my put this, that, some, all this other unnecessary stuff. It went off road. I said, I'm leaving. I told Danielle, I said, I'm going downstairs in the car. Give me the key. And I left. And to be honest, I ain't been there since. I ain't been there since the COVID got worse. Different people, good morning. Different people was there. I mean, you know. All right, so I'm here. All right, what else?